Who has a laptop?
I mean, you're on the road all the time. You don't got a fucking laptop? What do? Sit on the bed and put your phone up against a pillow or something?
Yep, and just sit like this.
Coming in hot. What's been going on, bro?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. Not just touring and stuff like that, just building on the comedy stuff per usual. You know what I mean?
Bro, we were just talking about it. I was like, I just seen first off, let's just let everybody know he's been on the podcast before when it used to be the T Ross podcast and now it's Off the Rip. Shapel Lacey, one of our good buddies.
Hey.
Comedian. I was just looking at, I just had those memories pop up, and it was us on that rooftop when it was COVID and you couldn't even do comedy inside, bro.
We had to do it on a rooftop. I remember that.
It's been a long time since that.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
We were Beverly Hills chilling.
Yeah, man. Damn, that was dumb.
The reason why we were on the rooftop is because it was COVID, and they were like,
because it was COVID, and they were like,
it was like the only comedy show I think out there at that time. It was like right in the middle of it,
and it was like deep in the valley.
Yes,
deep in the valley. For sure.
Yeah, it was deep in the valley, and then it was outside on the roof. It was what a weird time, bro. That time's like a blur to me. I don't even know how old I was during that shit.
It's like a fever dream.
Yeah. I can't even. I was like, what was my age? I don't feel like, because I'm 38 now. I don't feel like I'm 38. I feel like I'm like younger than.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
We were in our 20s then. God damn.
Damn. Yeah, we were youngins.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Now we're mid-30s too. Nice.
Are you are? Oh yeah. So it's like, I don't even feel 38, bro. And people don't believe me when I say it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, you look good, man. You got that glow, bro.
That glow, that soul glow. You know what I'm saying?
That soul glow, hell yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't know if I have a little bit of glow on me. I've been kind of on my Joe Rogan stuff lately. I got a cold plunge and a sauna, and I've been hitting.
You're greasy. That's what you are, bro. You're fucking 6'7" greasy. That's it.
Wow, bro.
You
got
three times a week, cold plunge, baby. I feel like
you like it.
I do.
Isn't it dope? It does feel cool.
It does feel good. I hit the sauna and then I cold plunge, and I feel like a new man. See, Terrence is
wait,
the difference.
Chappelle, you cold plunge too?
Yeah, like nothing.
Like nothing. Oh god, like what? What are we talking? Like up to your? You're like. Yeah, but I mean, shit. I mean, not everybody fucking cold tubs. Like, so what? You getting up to your neck, or you getting just like
hit? You just get in. I'll dip my head in on the first round, and then just
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll go in full body, and then
Why you act like you just got baptized? You said
I know, because I did at baptism, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's slow.
Yeah, Terrence, what's your routine?
And it's crazy. I used to ice bath all the time, but I was always the guy that had the towel over my shoulders, and I'll just get into like my waist, and I'll be on my tippy toes at that because I'm like, this shit is too much for me, bro. So I was
gonna ask you. I was like, if y'all did ice baths, I mean, I wonder the difference in like how cold it is. I mean, I bet the ice bath is still pretty damn cold.
It's cold. I mean, the biggest thing about it is just our baths are really like huge, like fucking jacuzzi size. Cold.
Yeah.
So like it'd be 10 dudes in there.
You got the whole team in there.
Yeah, people like legit. All the Europeans try to do the dip. Yeah, they try to dip under, and I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. I'm out of here.
Damn, it's that life though. They said who was telling me this? I don't remember. Someone was telling me like that's what we've been doing as humans for years, cold plunging and shit like that. The earliest times of humans.
Yeah, I mean, if rivers or baths. I mean,
what choice do you really have? Like, you can't
get
just
into cold water.
Get hot water.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
You gotta heat that thing up on the fire. Shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody's heating nothing up on the fire, brother. You can't. It's cold plunge or nothing. That's probably why people was doing.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, cold plunge or nothing. Yeah, that's all they had. I'm sitting here talking like it's like, actually we've been doing this
for
years.
For sure.
Oh man, where are you at? Are you still in LA then?
Yeah, I'm in LA right now. Yeah, I'm home in LA.
That's where you still stay. Yeah, okay, cool. Because me and Terrence were talking about actually coming back out there at some point, and doing some of the podcast rounds, kicking it.
Yeah, pull up, man.
We should.
Yeah,
I know it's been a while, man. What, you just been constantly touring? I'm guessing that's what I see.
Yeah,
on
just constantly get touring and like it's been dope because like more people are like coming to my shows and stuff like that. So which is awesome. Like no more 14 people in the crowd. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you blowing up.
Yeah. I know, right? About damn time. It's about damn time.
Right, and pay them dudes. Shit's paying off now.
Yeah,
fucking love it. So when's your next like touring? Where are you going next?
Oh man, I leave for
Please
OKC. I know.
Bro, if you go to OKC, you don't come to Orlando. Like,
I know it's kind of
insane,
crazy.
Brother.
That is crazy.
Southeast for shit, bro. I feel like nobody comes out here.
Dude, I haven't been booked in Florida in like 2 years, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah. And when I was booked in Florida, it was Miami.
Well, that's nice.
That was the last time. That was the last time.
Orlando. That's better.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I don't like performing in Miami.
Why's that?
You got to be a certain type of comic to like get their attention, bro. And you got to be like super high energy.
Yeah, because everybody's all just
on
one.
They're on one. They're on one, bro.
Fancy, high end, and they're all
there's certain comics like that can go out there and like
That's Miami. That's Miami.
That's Miami. Like a Renee Vaca. Renee will he will annihilate out there. Let someone like that. But me, no.
Man, so like Miami's not part of Florida. Florida is, when you think of Florida, you think of like the South. But when you get to Miami, it's nothing.
Honestly, I don't feel like I'm in Florida when I'm in Miami.
You don't. You're in like little Cuba or like little
Haiti,
right. But it's fucking insane. Like it does not, like the South out here. Like if I drive 20 minutes that way, I'm running into like fucking Confederate flags.
Yeah, that's true.
Real down south motherfuckers. Like
I always tell people, I go. The interesting thing about the South is I was like, they have major cities, and you only have to drive 15 to 20 minutes outside of those cities, and you're literally in the most like country bumpkin area ever, bro.
It's scary, bro.
Hey, Terrence, what'd you call? Me and Terrence were just in Atlanta. We went to the Auburn football game in Alabama, and he was like, "What'd you call the city?"
Please tell me you've heard of Sundown towns or Sundown.
Yeah.
Sundown towns were like, if you're anything other than white, you can't be there.
You can't be
when
there,
it gets dark, bro, because they will. And so I'm with this fucking guy. So look, we went to Georgia. We went to Georgia.
This y'all remember the Titans moment.
Essentially, yeah. And he's Mr. fucking oblivious. Like, no, man, come into this restaurant. It's all good. I got my and it wasn't like that. And so first of all, we're staying in Atlanta. He has us staying in the he books the Airbnb. He has us staying in the hood, bro. Like the hood. You heard of like YSL Woody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in like Mechanicsville, like YSL territory, like gang. So I'm with him and this other white dude, what feels like a trap house, and we're driving this nice ass BMW. So it was just like a horrible trip. And then we're like, okay, let's go to the Alabama game, or let's go to the Auburn game. And since I didn't even realize Alabama is like an hour away driving from Atlanta, so that shit threw me. So I was like, okay, we're going to Alabama. Like, we're not gonna pass any sundown towns, are we? He was like, what's that? I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like, we're halfway to the destination. Like, we about to be there all fucking day. It's like, and we fucking get out there, and it's just fucking. We're just driving through the woods, and then Auburn pops up out of nowhere, and I'm just like,
bro, it's the realest. It's the realest.
It's not.
It feels crazy, bro. You just want to stay in the car, bro. You just like, I pray the car don't break down. I pray like the gas just don't mess up or whatever. I don't know. You just.
Hey, do you perform at many colleges?
I haven't done a college in a minute, but I've done some colleges.
How is that? I mean, we were at the Auburn, and obviously, like, as you get older, it's a bunch of just young people running around crazy, like
practice.
Honestly, like every time I do a college, it's always been pretty dope. I don't think I've ever had like a lot of comics have like these like crazy stories about like colleges, but I was like, honestly, like I haven't had one that like Yeah, all of them were dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I performed at a lot of like nerdy like colleges, like them with all them nerds and shit. You know what I mean? I've done
tech
those.
schools or something?
Tech
Oh, that's what they call it. I was like, I don't know. It was like, what do you call them? The nerds,
LA
bro.
Tech?
Yeah, I've done that. It was some college in Rochester, and I was nervous too because I was like, damn, these kids is smart as hell, bro. But they were all cool. They were all cool.
Yeah.
They were all cool. And colleges pay a lot too.
That's why I was wondering, because I hear those stories all the time. It's like you get in that college tours, you're just like,
because they have like a budget that they have to spend.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's why they like they pay so much. Oh, there's one. I'll tell you, there's one college I did. Where the hell was it at? I can't remember where I was at, but I just remember the guy came up to me right before I went up. He goes, I just want to let you know, majority of the students in this crowd are autistic. I was like,
oh my god. So how the hell do I go on stage now? Like, what the fuck? So, did that make you change what you had?
No, because I was just like, bro, I was like, well, I said they gonna get me as I am.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
How long was the set? An hour? 30?
I told him, I said, because I was like, bro, I was like, okay, how long do you want me to do? He goes, how long do you want to do? I said, light me at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I said, let me know when I'm at 30 minutes or whatever. But I ended up doing, I think, 60.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I was just gonna do like 35 or whatever, just to like, they were paying me a lot, so I was like, I'm not gonna go up there and do 15 minutes. You know what I mean? And bounce. Sure. I was like, I'll give you a show, but then I didn't even realize it. Like, but yeah, I did. I ended up doing like 60.
Damn. And it was the crowd like, were they respectful?
Yeah. What was their reaction?
Yeah.
I need to know what the laugh
there was certain things where like they take things so literal.
Yeah.
So one dude like raised his hand and he was like, I don't know how that works because if this, and I was like, it's all right, bro. I said, it's all right, bro.
Yeah, just
I was like, I said, bro, you know what? I'm gonna throw that joke away, man. I don't even need it no more. Since you put it that way, bro, I don't even need that.
Oh shit! I was paying for that one.
Yeah,
that's unreal. Imagine if they would have started heckling you.
See, that's the thing. They weren't even like they were locked in. Yeah, they were locked in.
Like on every word, they're hanging on every
seminar or something.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It was like a TED talk in there until they were like, "Oh, that's a joke," and then started laughing.
Yep.
Got it.
He was a cheerleader. Is this true?
Yeah. They were like, "Is this true?" Well, how are you a cheerleader if you don't really?
Have you been heckled lately? Like, what's that been like? Because I hear stories all the time of people just getting kicked out or tossed. Or how's that been for you?
Honestly, I don't really get like hecklers.
Really? No one gets like floppy drunk and like just too obnoxious?
No, I don't know. I feel like my audience is like a reflection of me. It's like kind of it's kind of weird. Yeah, like they're just like
that makes sense. That makes
like
sense.
Respectful.
Super respectful. I mean, I'm telling you this. The staff always talks about. They're like, you have the nicest, most respectful audience.
Right? Hell yeah, bro.
And they have all the fun, and they're like just so generous and all that. Like I hear it all the time.
Man,
but that's because I think it's whatever you put out there is what you like receive back. So like a lot of people like they're just so respectful and like I don't really get anyone like shouting at me.
There's nothing in the recent last year, nothing you ain't.
Hell
no,
because I'll beat their ass. That's why.
Oh my god! It's intimidation based.
A lot of
He's over here flexing on it.
I'll knock them out.
They do a backflip and then fucking front kick them.
If someone's like, hey, if someone shouts out at me, like I don't talk back, bro. I swing.
Oh my god! God damn!
You're like, hey man, I was just joking.
Hey, I'm just drunk.
No, I honestly don't get like too many like hecklers or anything like that. Like nothing that I can like. I mean, if I'm doing like the comedy clubs here, it's different because it's like a showcase of all of us like comics, and it's not like anyone specifically like headlining, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get hecklers there, you know, but usually security just takes care of that. But like at the shows, like
Your
my
shows,
whenever I'm on the road and it's my shows, nah, not really, man. I'm telling you, I have like a really respectful audience.
Do you yeah, so you're on the road. I mean, how much are you on the road during the year then now? It's a lot. It's gotta be a lot, right?
It's like picking up a lot more. 2026 will probably be busier than what this year was. I think just because I had like a big burst and like following this year because I had put out a 30-minute special through Don't Tell Comedy, and so that like people saw that, and that was like the thing that like kind of just sent
Ticket
me over.
sales, all that stuff
Mhm.
started popping up, and then people want to schedule you.
Yeah.
And then like that's pretty sick. What do when you're at home, you're just talking about it. Do you just go down to the local, comedy places and just drop in and try to do time just to work on it? Is that like how that works for you?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a regular at all the clubs, like a paid regular, which is like it's like a spot everyone like fights to like earn. Everyone wants to be passed at all the clubs and stuff like that because you get these weekly spots on really good shows with really good lineups and great audiences and stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm a paid regular at like the Laugh Factory, Hollywood Improv, and Comedy Store. So I just go up there like every week and like just run shit or whatever. And that's pretty much like what every like touring comedian does. Like so when they're home, it's just doing spots around town, and then you go on the road and and it's actually tougher like performing in town, I'd say, because like it's LA, they see everybody, they see so much, so it's like sometimes they're not as impressed, and sometimes they're like really impressed and super excited, but when you go on the road, they make me feel like I'm Chris Rock, bro.
No,
like,
but I
damn.
kind of see that because I feel like when LA is like, it's like it has a huge community comedy scene. Like there's everybody that lives out
everybody also like
them,
even
like who's the biggest spot?
yeah, even I mean also like you just see like so many famous people. So like LA's kind of like immune to that kind of shit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you
You
see
know
that
what I
person
mean?
on a regular day, you're like, there's freaking Mark Wahlberg again, or
Yeah,
whatever.
you just like you can just see people just walking down
Yeah.
the street. You'll spot a celeb or whatever. You know what I mean?
You ever have to follow anybody? You ever have to follow anybody that's like at those shows where you're like, damn, I got to go up after this person, or this person drops in front of you, or anything like that?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do a lot of that. Especially like I have a name, but I don't have a fucking Bill Burr name. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that, but that comes with the territory of it. Like that's kind of how you get your like, how you get stronger. It's just like, all right, man, you got,
Throw some nuts.
like, yeah, it's like Bill Burr's gonna drop in. He's gonna bring you up, and
that's crazy.
That man gets a standing ovation when he walks out. So it's like, like damn, bro, he ain't said nothing yet. Yeah, right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, some might know me after that. They were like, oh, I think I know that guy. You know what I mean? Like it's just but that's like that's what you want. That's like the kind of stuff like you want and like you get excited for because it's like, yeah, like I said, it's just part of the territory. But then there's like another cool thing is like there's people on these lineups that have been doing comedy for like decades, bro, and they may not like I may have like a bigger following than them, but they have the years of being a comedian over me. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing just a little over a decade, whereas these guys have been doing it like for a long time. And so like there's things that they know about being on stage that I haven't learned yet. You know what I mean? So sometimes you'll follow a guy, it may not even be Bill Burr's name, but he has Bill Burr's strength.
Yeah, he murders. He knows how to murder the room and control the room.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
He just knows. You can feel like.
What'd you say?
Yeah. What'd you say, Terrence?
No, that's how it goes. That's just like you learn in the game from the masters, and they kind of just hand it down through the interactions you guys have, just crossing paths and interacting with each other. So I feel like LA is the greatest place to be if you're trying to be a upcoming comedian because you can just the amount of people that you can run into that are like superstars and people that are trying to come up is crazy.
It's crazy.
I have the best scene, bro. It's like you can go there any night and then find a celebrity or find a legendary
Yeah, who was sitting front row in the audience? Yeah, you know that superhero TV show, The Boys.
Oh
Yeah.
heck yeah. Homelander.
That main character guy. He was sitting up front row.
Homelander. What's his?
Who else was in the audience?
Anthony Starr, some shit.
Yeah,
that's
and
his
then
name.
Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers was also in the audience that night. Like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, you just see like a lot of that, bro, and like Quentin Tarantino, he'll be in the. He comes in. Yeah, it's like
like you probably don't get nervous going on stage anymore. I mean, you
no,
get
not really
close to the top of the top, so you're just like ice cold when you get up there. Because I feel like
the one that had me a little. I don't really get nervous, but like had me a little flustered.
Yeah.
Was I performed with Donald Glover a few weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing, bro. So he's got like this like speakeasy, like so he has like his own boba tea shop and like on the east side, and it's like
that's random as hell.
Yeah, I know it's random as hell, but it's cool. Like if you could picture Donald Glover having a boba shop, like
that's what it is.
it like when you walk in, you go, "This is definitely Donald Glover's," because it's like really cool, like and anyway, so I was on the show. My boy Jordan Rock. I don't know if you guys know Jordan Rock, great comedian. He's a younger brother of Tony Rock and Chris Rock. He's amazing, and he was running the show at Donald's like speakeasy little spot or whatever, and it was cool. Like you walk downstairs and it's in this like little basement area, but it probably seats like maybe like 80 people. It was sold out. And it's just like an audience that was just like yeah, we want to hear your art type of like audience. It was really cool, right? Yeah. And they were having me close it out or whatever, and I go up, I'm doing my set, having fun. I was having the most fun I think I've like had on like stage. Like not that I don't have fun, but there's a certain level of fun to that. And Donald was there, like he was hanging out. He was greeting everybody, very nice, very kind, and and then he goes up, and I was just like, holy shit. he went up after me, and it was just so cool to like look at, because I was just like, oh, this guy kind of like, I feel like he kind of like birthed had a helping hand in like my voice, as like a, I think I've always been who I am, but I think watching a guy like Donald has helped me like bring out my voice, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
So it's just really cool to like see him up there and like talking, and he's such a creative, and like his brain is just so amazing, and like he just, I don't know, it was just really cool, really cool. Yeah, he was telling jokes.
He does everything.
He does everything, bro.
You said it's just like he's got get around somebody like that is super dope. Like
he's got comedy. Yeah, he's got comedy specials.
Man, I haven't seen any of those yet. That's crazy.
Yeah. He's got they're older. He's got one that's called Weirdo, and he's got like a 30-minute Comedy Central special and stuff like that. And like, I mean, the guy like literally does it all. I mean, that's nuts. That's like the idol for sure. Like that's like interesting enough, like I don't really look up to like a lot of comedians. I look up more to like, other artists, like people that just like are just like strong creatively, I say the top people I like look up to is like a Andre 3000, Donald Glover, and like a Tyler the Creator. You know what I mean? Like, which is like if I had to like take a pick of like people. Because it's like, and like Terrence, you can relate to this. It's like, being like the black weirdo, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for sure, bro.
Yeah. So
those
it's
are all
like
the kids that were made fun of when we were in high school and middle school.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, all these kids are the creative kids that are now cool, and everybody's trying to be like, oh yeah, I remember. Like, nah, bro. Everybody's been like this. I've been listening to fucking rock and fucking grunge music and all types of weird shit since back in the day, and now
in the day. Now it's cool. Yeah.
And everybody
the
wants
fashion
to
with
like,
it, the fashion with it. People want to dress like people want to be like that. It's like a cool hip thing to do now.
Yeah, and so like those are as far as like just looking at it, it's more so just like looking at the way they've like gone about it that I really like appreciate. You know what I mean? Like they do things at such a high level, and like they're not they're just not afraid to like put themselves out there. They're not
100%.
afraid. They're not afraid. Like I think it was in some interview like Tyler Creator was saying, he was like, you got to be okay with being cringe. You know what I mean? Because then it doesn't like, and if you're okay with that, like that basically doesn't let you like hold yourself back. You know what I mean? Like, which is like something like I appreciate. It's just like, I was like, this is what I do. I like doing this shit. I like fucking going over here, going over there, and doing shit that like I just love shit like that.
And like at the end of the day, like no matter what, something's gonna be cringe to somebody, no matter what. Like
no matter what, exactly.
Like, there's always gonna be a group that's always gonna think that. So it's like once you break down that wall and that barrier, then it's like who can stop me? Who can?
Yeah. So then you're like, okay, I don't give a fuck. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt like as a kid. Like everybody was making fun of me for skateboarding, playing guitar, and playing punk rock music, going to punk rock shows and shit like that. Like. And meanwhile, I was just like, all right, bet. Well, I enjoy this shit, and meanwhile, like, I play in a hardcore band, you know what I mean? I go to hardcore shows. I mean, all the stuff there's so much dope shit I get to do just because I stuck to who I was as a kid and like didn't care, like.
There's a group for everybody, bro. You just gotta get old enough. Once you get old enough, you're gonna realize how many people are in the same small niche of things that you're into, and then you start to realize like, oh, I've been normal the whole time, bro.
Bro, I can't tell you how many people from like back in the day will write me and go, man, I'm sorry I ever made fun of you about that shit. Look at you out here doing. Yeah. I know. I should be petty, but my anger management teacher taught me not to be. But
hey, I got a question for you. I mean, obviously, me and Terrence played basketball.
No, I ain't gay. No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Nah, for real, are you? Nah, because like I want to know how it feels because I've been in basketball games. Terrence has been in basketball games. There's been games where we've definitely underperformed, or I missed some free throws. I did some fucked up shit, lost the game. What is it like to like really actually bomb on stage in front of people, and you feel like you just can't get out of it? Like you can't get away
having
from
your soul ripped apart.
Is it that bad?
I
know it's bad, but
like, it's just and I think earlier on it was like
devastating.
Devastating. But I heard Chris Rock had said something. He said you got to be okay with bombing, and because he goes, that's how you get better. So you kind of have to be like okay with it, but it's a really, really hard thing to become okay with, because when the crowd is just staring at you and they're like, why are you still talking? It's a level of like stare that you see in this audience and you can't get them. And people will try. People are like, okay, well, I'm gonna pull out this one. And it's just not working. And at a certain point, when they see that you're still trying to like make it work, then they're more like checked out. They're more like, but like once you show them that you understand, like, okay, this is what this is, you can kind of almost like pull them back. You know what I mean? You almost get them
off of that almost.
You can play off of it, you know what I mean? And sometimes those get a laugh because it's like, oh, this guy knows what the word humility is.
For sure.
Like this guy's showing humility.
He's aware of
he's aware. Because sometimes like you're like, but I gotta try this joke. I gotta get this fucking joke. And then it's just like, man, the last one didn't work, the last 3 didn't work, and I'm telling you, it's like devastating. Like I had a bomb recently, like back in September, first week of September. We did this corporate gig, which corporate gigs are tough.
Gosh. I've heard that.
And it was just, and it was all these people were mad wealthy, bro. Mad wealthy, which is like different because it's like a wealth that I think they've just had since they were like probably babies.
Born into it.
You know what I mean? Which are the toughest people to like make laugh. Especially like I talk a lot about my life, bro. And like all the weird shit and crazy shit that I've like gone through. And they just look at me like, but why did you go through that? You know, like why didn't
like
you? You know,
poor
what I mean?
bastard. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's so like it's just different. And I tanked for 15 minutes and having your friend and like I'm sitting here looking at my friends looking at me from the side of the stage and I'm like, bro, like
And they're laughing. They're probably laughing at you.
yeah, they're laughing, bro. They're laughing. They're just like dying. But I got paid a lot for that gig, so they can eat a dick. But you know, the money was worth the bomb for sure. You know what I mean? But it's just like one of those things where like I think the worst people to perform for has to be like super wealthy people.
Well, and that's tough too, because it's like, especially like, yeah, you're getting paid a lot, but that's not your. They're not coming to see, like, it's not your crowd. They're not buying your ticket. Like,
they don't relate to anybody though. Except
they
don't relate to anybody. Problem. And also that's why I'm like, what the fuck do you guys want? Like, what do you guys laugh at?
Yeah.
Human suffering, you know what I mean? Like
something, I don't know.
Yeah, what's wrong with the caviar?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just like weird. But the thing is like a lot of times those shows they want you to roast people, the people that are like there. You know what I mean? They don't want to like hear your jokes, and I'm like, I don't want to say. I'm like, bro, I don't know you. I mean, you got a lot of money. Like, just give. Like, let me get a G, bro. Like, I always do that. I go, let me get 1,000, bro. Let me get 1,000.
How did the rest of how the rest of your crew do, or like the rest of people performing? Was it all just kind of?
You know what? So like, what was happening is like a lot of us we were like coming out strong, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, and then all of a sudden, it would just flatline, bro.
Energy sucked out of the room.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but it, you know, and some of my other homies like they did pretty good with it, but like me personally, I know how I did, bro.
Yeah.
I know how I did, bro. And it was and when you drive home after a bomb, like, and it's just you in the car, you know,
you can't think about anything else, can you?
You just start listening to a lot of sad songs, you know what I mean?
Hey, it is crazy though, because like Terrence, you could miss, like, even in basketball, you could miss the game-winning shot, but you get to walk off the court like right then after that and get out of there. Where like if you're bombing in the middle of the set, you gotta stand there with people literally just staring at you. And like,
I gotta stay there, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stay.
That's like being down. That's like being down 30 at halftime, and you know you're not gonna win.
That's true. The game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been in those,
bro. Even being a cheerleader and our team is like down bad, and I'm like, bro, you want me to keep going? You want me to keep cheering? It's like I gotta keep cheering these motherfuckers on, and then when you see the fucking the audience like walking out, you know what I mean? I'm just like, bro, I gotta stay here and cheer these motherfuckers on. Like the fans start walking out of the stands and shit, all pissing, and I still gotta be like, defense. You know what I mean? Like,
there's nothing worse than being fake happy. There's nothing worse. It's horrible.
Bro. I'm like, they don't want me to cheer them on, bro. They're getting their asses handed to them.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Well, Shapel, man, I appreciate you, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. How about you plug all your stuff? Plug all your stuff. You know where to find you, where your dates and all that stuff are too.
At Mr. Cool. No, I'm just kidding.
Cool, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. Just everything at Shapel Lacey on everything, literally everything. I don't use Twitter. I don't use Threads. I use TikTok, but I just get on there and I kind of leave. Only thing I use is Instagram, pretty much. But
you're a true old head now.
True. Yeah, I'm old head. I'm unk, bro. I'm unk.
Yeah, we all. Yeah,
we're all getting there, man. That's why I got a cold plunge, man. My body feel like I'm.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you, man. Hop on. It's always good to catch up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you guys, man. I hope to see you guys soon, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna come out there. And we'll do some in studio stuff with you, brother.
All right, bet.
Come to Florida too, though. Like,
you're right.
Your comedy from like just one trip.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
take less of a pay cut. Terrence will help
magic
you.
You're right. I got you.
All right, Shapel.
All right, later,
brother. We'll catch you.
All right, bye.
Chappelle,
that's our guy, bro. Man, bro, we had some funny stories with him. Yeah, bro. I mean, really thinking about that. That was 5 years ago now. That was in COVID. We were kicking it with him in LA.
I was like right at the start of my podcast journey.
Literally, and we just got introduced to him through Dio and Brendan Shaw.
Yeah.
It
was like Dio, pretty much.
Yeah, it was Theo, and then they
crazy.
connected us to their studio,
Well,
and then he happened to be
yeah.
part of their show, and then we started talking with
Tad.
them. And and that was he's
Mhm.
super cool, man. You guys better definitely check him out. He's blowing up big time.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Well, man, we can catch up next week. I mean,
Yes,
we're gonna start adding more and more guests. Might not be sports related, but it's always fun to chop it up with
Hopefully
some.
I
with
can't.
people.
I love sports. I like
Yeah.
to cover it briefly, not
Nah.
too much. I drown myself in it.
All right, brother.
School pickup time. Gotta go.
All right. Peace.
See you later.
Yeah, coming in high.